Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Eva and Alexandra Tobashinsky, and we are here live at Gathering of Light today. Welcome, Alexandra.
Welcome, Eva. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone. Yeah, this is a beautiful Sunday, right? It's
Awesome.
pouring in sun from everywhere. I was about to say everywhere, but from above. It's a bit chilly, but spring is entering, and we do love our flowers. I see you have a beautiful um, flower behind you. What do you call it in English? Orchidea. We are calling it orchidea in Swedish.
Orchid. I don't know in English. Orchid. Orchid
Simple,
flower. Orchid
simple word.
flower. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Eva.
So welcome everyone, because we have a smashing topic for us. We are calling this gathering today, this awakening podcast that we are doing for lightening up yourself.
Mm.
So that is our headline for today.
Yes.
So how or what did we think about the topic lightening up yourself?
Lighting up, of course, is put the smile on your face. Yes, it's like the first time first what comes on the mind. Yes, put the a smile on your face, and that the world will smile back to you. But it's more how I feel today. Yes, may I speak how I feel today about the resistment. What's the word? Resistant. Yes, when we are feeling like not there, and we don't want to, and so much work has been done, but I don't feel any support from the universe. That's what's coming to me today. And also that we are never alone. Yes, so that's the lightening up as well. Lightening up for me is keep my vibration, so keep my liveliness. Yes, keep my life up. Yes, my energy force up. And that's what I want to talk about, maybe a little bit as well, that about the light work. Yes, from another perspective. I don't think we talked about it and in the previous episodes, that we are pushing ourselves, yes, to this resistment. Yes, resistment, sorry, that's the word. uh, uh, because we put on ourselves so much work as a light work. Yes, that we have to do this, we have to stay in the high vibration, we have to support others all the time, we have to be the lighthouse for our families, for our neighbors, for our companies. Yes, we have to do the, let's say, the onion peeling job. Yes, we have to be a mother, be a father, we have, you know. And I was sitting for the last few days, like thinking, I'm doing my work, yes, channeling and receiving. And it was like, what the heck? Where is, where is this me in it? Yes, yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yes, I am doing it. Yes, but where the heck is me in it? Yes. So I step back, as always, you know me. Yes, like, okay, thank you very much, everyone. Yes, I'm out. Yes. And I start researching on YouTube on my meditations with Arcturians, beautiful, profound messages from Arcturians are coming recently. Yes, that you are never alone, that we are always with you. And what was funny, which I found in this way, that I didn't hear it at the first time. They said, "What can we do for you?" Yes, and then there also another channeling was, and they said, a quote unquote, "What word can do for you?" Right? And I completely ignore it. Yes, but after all those lightening up myself, as you said beautifully, yes, I said, okay, I want to light up my life. Right? I want to I want to be the lighthouse for myself. Yes,
Mm.
I want to shine up for others, but I need to find this purpose. Yes, and I will talk. I think it was in episode 3 about the purpose. So I found my purpose. It's the channeling. It's the joy of my life. That's my channeling. Yes. So what is next step? Yes, that's the lightening up. When you find the purpose, when you know, it's, I think it's more than the mission. It's like someone says, what makes you feel happy? Yes, not only what your heart, of course, what your heart desire, yes, but it's like the outcome, it's the vibe, yes. What makes you happy? What's light up your day, yes, and what's light up your day?
It's kind of heavy, but I do like it.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. I mean, it's. I think if may, I think we got to this point, especially for light beings, beautiful star seeds, light workers. Yes, we got to this point that maybe it's time to ask ourselves, okay, what am I doing for myself? Yes.
Yeah.
And
I totally
very
agree.
strongly, yes, very
Yeah.
strongly, and don't let it go. Don't let it. No. It's not my time. Okay, why not? Ask yourself, why not?
I have been this stupid, sorry, this
It's
stupid
okay, Mama.
iPhone.
It's your mama. It's your
No,
mom.
not this time.
Is it
Not this time. It's
Cryo?
iPhone who wants to connect with the computer, but I don't think that is a good idea. Well, I have had the similar thoughts actually during this week. So once again, we are synchronized within our feelings and I do have this urge to talk about it, to reflect upon it, and to talk about how we see it, but it's so connected to the inner world, the emotions, so it's very hard to put words on it.
Yes.
So it sounds good, but maybe we will connect the dots while we are talking. Well, now the also started running around here. Well, they will settle down. It's Sunday, so that's life.
It's a family, Eva. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine and it's funny, and everything is going to be all right. But I just made some notes here about what you were saying. Lighthouse for others and lighthouse for oneself. And I do think that I want to start with that, because being that lighthouse for yourself is the most important thing right now. There is the way I see it when I gone into myself, connected with myself, and started to contemplate upon on these feelings and words that are coming to me, how I am to spoke them to others. And it all comes to, you need to be within yourself. You have to go deep inside of yourself, silence yourself, if you want to call it that, and listen to what is right for you in this moment. And it could pretty much be that you are meant to be, you're designed to be on live and out there, and you are supposed to be the lighthouse for others. But sometimes that strive, that urge to be there for other, disconnect you from the higher source, from yourself, from your higher self, and from source connection, because you want to be there in every moment, 24 hours a day, and you forget your inner self will be a hollow hole because you're not connected within yourself. So even though we want to be there, and even though we are supposed to go there and do what we want to do, have courses, be there for others, have workshops, etc., and to talk about the purpose, the inner feeling, the ascension process that is going on, we really need to be in this process too, because we are evolving ourselves. And by quietening oneself, to go out in the nature, just open the door, sit by a window, looking out, see the colors, hear the birds, just be there and feel the life that you are feeling, the source, you're feeling the source energy, because that is life, that's the key of life. And it's also the chi when you are doing this qigong or martial arts and etc. And chi and the key of life, it's the same essence. And when you do that, you are actually lightening up your inner self. So it's a huge topic.
It's a huge topic, Eva. And as you are talking, yes, the Tai Chi and the life force and everything, you know, I never know what will come into channeling. Yes, I have this feeling like a channel. Okay, I thought maybe Arcturians again, like say hello to us. Yes. So, but I was in such a beautiful mood. Very happy, very calm. Everything is okay, even if, you know, my problem just like fading away. Yes, but very focused in the moment. Yes, and I love to dance, as you know. I love to dance. Yes, so I start dancing and my hands goes like this. Yes, I don't do dance like this much often. Yes, like okay, I'm making some universes, you know, in my universe. It's like, yay, let's do it. Yes. And a few hours later, I was channeling Master Saint Germain and Lady Portia, and I was like, wow, yes. So that's for me personally, yes, it's a lighting up and like a underlying, or in other words, we are always in support, not always consciously what we are receiving, yes, but losing up, yes, losing those things. I have to be the best version of myself. Yes, I have to be this or I have to be that. Yes, sometimes when you are in this playfulness, yes, you receive, for example, more light codes, which is, I mean, April is a month of transition, yes, general, right? So if you allow, talking about the resistment, I love this word, right? Like not allowing is the sense, right? So make it this the change that actually when you are in this playfulness, actually when you are lightening up yourself, yes, allowing yourself to be who you are or who you wish to be, yes, actually it's making the change for yourself with your light family, with your guides, etc., right? So just a small example, but also, you know what I love about the change? It is an opportunity to light up, truly light up our lives, right? Within, yes, and within the heart, within the mind. That's what Arcturianus is teaching me lately. Light up your mind, light up your mind. So it's like someone says, imagine that you are your higher self. Just you know, imagine that you are your higher self, and in this imagination, yes, you are expressing your self-wish to connect more, for example, with yourself, yes, because yourself is the higher self, is the source, is the Arcturian, is the Pleiadian, it's the your future self, yes. But in this moment of this lightening up, in other words, losing this seriosity. My English is perfect today. Yes, thank you so very much. I'm going somewhere. The serious approach to light work, yes, actually we are making more improvement in our own house, right? Than being very straight, very following the rules. I know that the meditation is very important, especially in this period on Earth, yes, and it's you can't deny the meaning of meditation when you connect with yourself is in this silence, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. Yes, the gift for yourself. Yes, but after the meditation, after this lightening up of the heart, yes, there is another creation, there is another universe, there is another, for example, for Avian, which I felt very much before we went online, yes, blue Avians, and that's the lightening up as well, yes. That's what Arcturians are saying. In the 2 or 3 years, they're gonna be on Earth, yes. So for me, everything is, how to say, it's in the stream. Very much for light workers in this stream. Don't give up, yes, but move forward, even if your mind or even if your past you think is holding you back, without even making decisions, yes, light up your day, yes, what the world can bring for me, yes, even if you like, I have to bring forward something for the world. I have talents, I have gifts, I have to, yes. And I was there, yes, like 3 weeks ago, and then I stepped back, yes, to fulfill the saying, I have to fulfill my cup, right, to share with others, yes. So that's my perspective on it.
Yeah, and it triggers a lot of points within oneself when we are talking. And I have noticed for some time, and I totally agree that meditation has made its presence again. It's call it a collective prayer that we are joining in this meditation, just to strengthen the connection with the collectives, with your higher self, with source, with collectives.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful way. And my reflection has also been that there are so many people out there on the ether, on social media, and there are a lot of awakened people who has found their talent, and we are all in the same boat, right? We are all in the same boat, and there are so many who wants to offer their knowledge, and I applaud that. I want you to share what you do know. And sometimes I have noticed that this urge to share is overriding the humbleness of receiving, which means that I have also been in a process when I wanted to listen into everyone who had a course, everyone who was channeling, everyone who had a live that seemed interesting. And it ends up, sooner or later, it ends up that you are listening into the same messages over and over again. Yes. So it's like a broken record that is just repeating itself. So it filled a purpose from the beginning, but somewhere you need to break that track that you are on and start to using that knowledge that you are gaining from attending to these courses to move forward, to take it a step further, to integrate that information into yourself. And there are a lot. Before we went live, we also talked about the resentment. Yeah. And there's a lot of bitterness somehow. And I noticed that there are more, how should I say, it's not aggressive competition, but there is a spiritual competition. And that is quite sadful, because to me it's not a competition, it's just to finding a way to talk about how you are perceiving information. And my way of sharing my information and we are reaching out to people who are in the same attraction energy as we are. who are benefiting from it. And someone else is reaching out to other people. So we can't have the same one teacher or how you want to explain it. And we can't just stay followers. Sometimes we need to take a step up and start to listen to something else, start to listen to yourself, start to listen into other like-minded people, and accept that you have grown out of that pair of shoes that you tried to start walking in. Does it make sense?
Absolutely.
I'm saying because there's a lot of feelings, and sometimes the feelings have some difficulty to put into words, because there are feelings and we are interpreted in many ways. But I do applaud people. I think that more are going to put out there what they do. It's like going live on YouTube and watch people doing these beautiful videos about how they are creating paintings, right? There are thousands, it's like hundreds of thousands of beautiful creations out there. And every single one of them is unique. And you can't possibly follow everyone. You have to tune into the ones that have the technique that you want to develop. And when you have learned that, you go further and you search for something else, search for something more. I feel like I'm complicated these thoughts, but
no, Eva, I think we are.
I love the way I have to think every time I open my mouth.
No, I love what you said, because it's absolutely. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that, and experience it maybe from a different perspective, just a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. I understand what you're talking about, right? But isn't that the inner peace, which allow you to recognize what is the need for yourself, not for the world? Yes, the world is doing fine. Yes, but let's make it clear. Yes, the world is doing fine.
Yeah.
Right? We are going, in this ascension process, into the light, into this new earth frequencies every day, like every second. Yes, we are closer. So the world is doing fine, but the sparkle, in other words, or the need, yes, of change, yes, and that's what I found interesting, that the willingness of change, yes. So maybe that's a little bit of the answer, yes, that it's easier to follow someone. It's easier to put that I very much resonates what she or he is talking about. Yes, it's like I feel it. It's mine. It's it's absolutely it's mine. Yes, but then there is something else. There is something which doesn't resonate with you. Maybe just because the person simply grows. Yes, from this perspective, yes, from this paradigm, from this reality, yes. And as you said, there is something else, yes. But this willingness, yes, is something so powerful. It's like a creative thought, yes. I wish to know more about myself, yes. I wish to explore my universe, yes. And I'm not talking only about the meditation, absolutely, yes. But let's say after the meditation, yes, or whenever you are free to explore more the universe. It can be a new friend, it can be a YouTube channel, it can be a podcast, right? A podcast, yes. It can be meeting. That's the thinking. When we are in the same circle of friends, yes, it's the same topic all the time, like with the channeling. Yes, it's the same topic all the time, but of course it's the explosion of love. But you know what I'm saying, yes? So as we have this beautiful capability of creation something new, when this resistment, I love this word, yes, we can put on side, yes, like, okay, it's there, yes, but I want to explore my universe, yes, like imagine a world, your world without boundaries, like there's no boundaries, right? I really want to see the world differently, yes. So maybe there will be like, I don't think this person or this person is okay for me. Yes? But if you give a chance yourself, not this person, but yourself, to explore it, yes, and after this experience, you can say, okay, it's brought something for me, yes, maybe even a word or a sentence which is important for my life, yes, and move forward or start creating for yourself, yes. And I'm coming back to this passion to see what works for you, what is the passion for you, what is the joy for you, what's lighting up your day, yes. Arcturians
But
say,
you are integrating it into your real life.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes. Sometimes we are, it's like the
that is what I
filtering.
Yeah, that is what I try to explain in this crazy mind thought that I self-tangle up in. That sometimes you actually, when you are going inside, you allow yourself to integrate the information that you have brought to your awareness, and sometimes you actually need, even if like us, where we are sitting here, we need sometimes to step inside just to integrate the information, and that goes for everyone who are holding circles or is out there. That you need to step back and you need to pull the information inside, and you need to live the truth that you are preaching or teaching, because otherwise it gets hollow.
Yes.
And that is not anything negative, because it's so easy to be there just giving and give and give, and for every time you give and you are disconnecting yourself from the source of knowledge. So that might upset someone or some people when I say that, but I definitely mean that you need to integrate the information. And for me, that is very important, to go inside and have these meditation or reflectations upon, because meditation is also a name. You can use mantra, you can do mindfulness, you can have this contemplation when you are in there are different stages of meditation, so it's just a name on how to enter inside yourself. And I love the concept, because it is, like you say, it has nothing to do with whom's teaching what or how, because it all has to do how you are receiving the information, how you are approaching others, and how you are looking upon those who are out there. And sometimes you need to give people a chance to dive in, to open up and listen to what they actually have to say. So I totally agree. It's so beautiful. You see, universe has this channeling process and putting us into this quantum field with the same thoughts and different way to express themselves. And that's the beauty of talking.
That's the beauty. I want to say, that's the beauty. Yes, that's the beauty. I mean, that's the. I love to say that. And I really like committed. I commit myself to this. That life is an amazing, beautiful adventure. That's it. Right, life is amazing, beautiful adventure. Yes, and that's my azimuth. That's my compass in present moments. Right, in present moments.
And the sparkling of light, when you said lighting up yourself, is like the sparkling bits that are lighting up yourself. I was starting to think about something else, and that is we have been talking a lot about how the creator has put itself into fractions that are expressing itself, searching to find new ways to express itself, to integrate, to get experience, to evolve, to be there, and that we are all holding that light within us. We are fractions of the source, and we are here because we are learning, expressing ourselves, and we are sparkling. So it's in our nature to explore what's out there. It's in our nature to express ourselves. It's in our nature to go out there into the deep unknown ocean and find answers, whether they resonate with you or not, but to explore what is out there, what's beyond myself, what's beyond my physical world, what is beyond my thoughts and mind, and how can I integrate that? What can I bring forth from that knowledge that I gain by exploring things? Once again,
it's beautiful, Eva. Eva, it's so beautiful what you say. I mean, beautiful. Asking questions, and that's the one that I wonder about sometimes. Yes, like I like to ask questions, even if it's not comfortable. Sometimes, like, maybe not. Yes, maybe not. Maybe Arcturiano doesn't want to hear it. Yes, of course he heard it already. Yes, but I have to, right, say it very loud so I can hear it. Yes, Arcturianus knows already. Yes, but expressing it and hearing your own voice. Yes, we say hear others. Yes, hear others, but do we hear ourselves? Do I hear myself? Right?
Good question.
Do I talk with myself? Yes. Sometimes I like to, especially recently, yes, like yay, I have to say, okay, what would, because Crayon says, what would Alexandra says, yes? Because I was like always like what God would say, yes, or what love would do in this situation, yes. But since I'm doing this, what Alexandra says, yes, it changed, it shifted something. All right. So asking the questions, yes, it's like an opening, and we talk about it many, many times, right? It's like an opening for your universe. Saying again, you are never, never alone. Yes, you are always supported. But opening for the universe to show you what they brought for you. Yes, it's like a baby steps. Yes, again and again, because the frequency is very high. Yes. We receive, that's what I want to say about the lightening up, the intuition, right? We are connected in this beautiful light. In other words, we receive the informations, right, from galaxies, from light beingnesses, light consciousnesses all the time, yes? In other words, our consciousness as humans, yes, live quantum, yes, is growing, yes? And it's our work, it's my work, right, to ask the questions, and there is no wrong or right? But also to, I think is the main focus, and I'm working on it. How can I be in service to others? To get ready for this transition in the vibration, yes? It's the life coaching, yes? But I am my life coach, right? I am my life coach. The new frequencies, the new energies, the intuition, yes? It's lightening up our life. But how can we be in this lightening up, yes, and see it through, right? That, for example, I have my moments, yes, with my light family. Like Yeshua was standing beside me the other day, and it's like, yes, I ran out, like, come with me, like, come with me. Yes, I was doing something. Come with me. Yes. No, that's life. Yes, that's my life. Yes, and I'm sure that many light workers, light beings, they feel the same and they experience very similar, right? But then I get back to work, and I was working on my stuff. Yes, so that's what I want to help more and support more, serve more to the world, right? But again, lightening up. That's my lightening up. Yes, I still haven't figured out, right? I'm taking my time to make the wise decision, truly wise decision. Yes, not to jump into it. And I think it's very much related to what you said, Eva. I'm very grateful what you said. That not to jump into it. Even I have the knowledge and I have the experience and I channel, right? I want to make it very approachable, but at the same time, I want to bring the joy, yes, to this universal table of ascension, yes, and a little bit, maybe a little bit, yes. So yes.
So what is it that you doesn't want to dive into?
Could you say it again, please?
You said that you are taking your time, you don't want to dive into and something new. Is there something new that you are approaching, that you are having a reservation about completing, or?
Yes.
Yes, of course there is.
It's Eva. Yes, I love you so. I love you so much. I told you, yes, so many times I love you. Is about the coaching, right? I for many years, I love you, Eva. For many years, okay, let's do this. Yes, let's do this. Like always with Eva, it's my time. It's for healing and transmuting and expanding.
That's the
I
transition.
love you so
I
much,
really.
Eva. Yes. So for many years, I was doing, but my expertise was QHET, right? Quantum hypnosis, yes, and we made many sessions together, and for our clients, yes. But I felt it's leading me nowhere, right? On my spiritual path, spiritual path, yes. So I stop it. And I do sessions from time to time, just because it brings joy for me as well. And I hope for the clients as well, yes. But now, and that's the thing, as I receive these channelings from completely different frequencies than before, I found this depth, truly depth in the teachings, right? So I'm, as you said, I am just adjusting this knowledge which I have already, yes, besides the quantum healing, yes, to like let go of the healing, yes, and bring more this balance, this lightening up for others, right? Even with this knowledge of the quantum field, which I absolutely adore, yes, it's like the foundation for my future courses, let's say, right? Or personal coaches. I want to bring this. I was thinking about, may I say? Yes, I was thinking about, the title, yes, like you are never alone, yes, or grow your seed. Yes, it's like it's in the work, in the process, yes, but grow your seed, right? With this quantum, with our light family, it's so much, but what I'm saying, it's so much depth in it, yes. So I have to loosen up, yes, first, yes, to make it approachable and make it sometimes very difficult subject, like the healing, yes, like saying the shadow work, yes, or the past or the suffering, more be in the present moment and focus on the future. Yes, so that's what I'm making lots of writing lately, and that's what I'm working on. But I'm doing my work. Yes, so guys, I'm doing my work. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And that is the future. That is the new way, because we can talk about this awakening process in endless terms,
yes,
and we can hold that energy of something is coming. We are stepping into this ascension process,
yes,
and then you get stuck there. So and yeah, definitely we need to do self-healing. Absolutely, we
yes,
need to heal. We need to heal the past. We need to heal ourselves, our own line, our
yes,
heritage line,
yes,
and make peace with earth and everything that has followed up to led us up to where we are right now. But now it's also time we are standing with, on a threshold. We have one foot on the other side and one foot back
yes,
in this old paradigm, and the walls are crumbling down. We are in this shift that they actually, you can see the consequences of the massive awakening that has taken place. And now it's time to decide, where do we want to go with this?
yes,
Because you have evolved, you have opened up to take in the information, to express the knowledge that you have, and
yes,
you need to move forward into this new higher vibrational state of mind, state of being. And when you do that, you can't just hold on to what has been. It's a part of you, it's there for a reason, but it's also time to focus on what's coming in the future. You need to integrate what you have gone through and make it a part of what you shall become.
yes.
So definitely, I think that is the right on track, and beautiful for you to go in there, because coaching is probably worth more, because there's a lot of people sitting there with a lot of
I've noticed.
emotion.
Yes, I've noticed. I'll say hello to my beautiful friends on Facebook, if I may. Yes, thank you so very much for the support of the love. But I've noticed that it's like a little bit of struggle. It's a little bit of disappointment, maybe, in the field. Yes, it's a little bit of the past resolutions coming to the surface, right? So that's what makes me start thinking, how can I be in service more from another approach, right?
Is that what we were talking about, the resentment, that it's connected to this phase phase of
It's
being?
a new phase. It's a new shift on earth.
Definitely, and we have to let go of the resentment.
Yes.
And we were talking, you are never alone, and we have heard that concept before, right?
Yes, but it's
We are
true.
we are never alone. We have the whole spiritual family out there. And for those who are living in the physical world here and do not connect with that spiritual realm, it can be very, very lonely, right? But it's also a shift of perception.
Yes.
And I actually want to bring up something that my mom said earlier today, because she's elder, have this cognitive memory dysfunction for the moment, and she experienced a lot of loneliness.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes she feels so lonely, even though we have just met. We could have spent hours together, and when she come home, she calls me up and say that she feels so lonely. And today she actually said, I do know that I have said that I felt lonely, but then I thought, and she said her name, you are not alone. You do have me, and you do have your animals, even though they are with me for the moment. And that is not loneliness, because she has us, even though we are not sitting in the same room. And that is the change of mind. And she's just an example, and she probably will forget it tomorrow, but that is a example of how we need to shift our approach to what loneliness really means.
Mm-hmm.
You can be lonely in the physical world, you can
Mm-hmm.
be lonely in a family constellation, you can even be married to someone and yet feel lonely
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't vibrate on the same spiritual level or conversation level or anything else. But you can also open up the perspective to that you are not lonely. You do have, and that somehow can be transferred to what you said earlier, to dare to listen in to other people, even if it doesn't resonate with you for the moment. Give them a chance to show the colors, and maybe you find something experienceful from that.
I truly believe it.
Yeah, so if you are in a relationship and you doesn't feel that you have this coherence, just don't add to that barrier of mistrust or resentment. Break those walls down and tune in and listen in to the one who are next to you, because you don't have to be on the same level all the time, but you have to maybe listen in and respect where each other are standing for the moment. So loneliness is a state of mind, and it's a perception. It's more a perception than a state of mind, actually. But if you change your perception on how you look upon what loneliness is, you will find that you probably have more people around you that are more like you, who are willing to open up for conversation or togetherness or whatever, and you have the whole spiritual community. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world, even on the other side. It's a beautiful world. So yeah, you are not alone. We are many out there, and that is one beautiful gift with social media.
Yes.
You're never alone. You have us.
Yes. Thank you so very much for this beautiful words. Thank you, Eva. Very powerful.
It is powerful.
Very powerful, Eva. Thank you.
You are welcome. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of emotion connected to that, and sometimes we need guidance to move forward. So yes, we can heal the past, we can heal what's going on right now, and we should, and we also need to let go. We also need to let go. And may I add, not focusing so much on healing the trajectory of others, because the healing is probably more connected to you right now, to you, whoever is listening, than it has to do with ancestors at this moment, because you are the one holding the keys to your own future. So you need to heal and let go of these values that we're talking about.
Yes, Eva.
Values and virtues, the judgmental, the resentment, bitterness, that are still such a part of the past. So I'm going to drop that in your lap.
Arcturians saying 2023 is the 5, yes, year, and 5, yes, is the change. I mean, the change, right? So as the willingness or the perception of the shift is taking us to a new, completely new directions, yes, it's always up to one person, yes, always, to say yes or no, not to the universe, not to nobody else, but to yourself. And not many people want to or willing to, yes, take those, the red or the blue pill and make the decision. And that's fine, right? But leaving the judgment, right? It was the last week, the judgment. I mean, wow, right? Thanks heaven for Arcturians. They are helping us tremendously to shift in light, in love, unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love. Yeah. So for me, and I teach it, and I teach about it and talk about it for years now, for years with Cryon, with Arcturians. The present day, the present moment, the present life, right? And the future is the focus for millennia to come, right?
You have a message from the Arcturians right now?
I love you.
Yeah, me too. Love you too.
I love you. Many changes are on earth. Many changes on earth. It's beyond the physical, yes. The Arcturians, yes. You see, that's my expansion as well, yes. Arcturians as the golden ray. During the Arcturian channeling, which I was channeled to Arcturians. Beautiful. I'm so grateful for it. Message for us. And that's what I was processing as well. During the channeling, I went really, really deep. Just not even trance. I was out, right? And they said, may we, paraphrasing is, may we bring Arcturianus back to the body. And I was listening to it later, yes, like, okay, right? What is happening in my universe, right? So it's not like it's two of me, but it's like Alexandra itself, yes, and Arcturianus, the high vibrational consciousness, yes, in the same field, right? And that was the shift in my perception. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's the depth of the transitions which we are having now on Earth. And I see that my approach, right, to training or to what I was doing so far, it has nothing to do with which I'm actually at. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just trying to integrate the information.
So silent, like everyone. Switch the channel, baby. Switch the channel, yes.
Don't do that. This is a reflection from the depth, in the deep inside yourself. So we don't have easy conversations, Alexandra, and we're not supposed to have.
Challenging ourselves, yes.
Yeah, we are definitely challenging ourselves, and we are challenging you to dive into yourself and actually contemplate upon the things that we are saying here and how they resonate with you and how your perspective of it is. Because we do see things slightly different. It doesn't mean that it has to be wrong or right. It's just a slightly different change of how we perceive things. That's why we are here, to trigger you into reflect and take action in your own life.
Yes.
So that is good.
Yes.
But I like the merging that you are, because that is about separation. You said that you can see yourself both as Alexandra and as the Arcturian, and there's no actually difference between energies. Just it's two different entities when you are looking upon them, but they are from the same
golden ray.
Yeah, definitely. So that is also something that has made its presence, this separation. And I also noticed that many many people have this, how should I say, when they go deep inside themselves, they start to separate themselves from themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they forget they are actually the same coin, but different side of the coin. Can I say that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they are just focusing on one of them. And that brings us back a bit to what I said before, that I have noted that there is a competition sometimes when I'm scrolling past the Facebook feed, just looking into to see what's out there. Then you can see that everybody, not everybody, but there are people out there who wants to, well, I'm going to drop that. We have this beautiful conversation, so I'm going to drop that. I love that anyway. But I do love the merging of it, because you are in the same field, so there is the same energy there, and that's beautiful. That's so beautiful, and that's how we are connected with the highest source. You are a fragment of that source, so definitely you have this luxury of being expressing both sides of it.
Yes. I am very grateful, Eva. I am very grateful for letting myself dive deep into this consciousness. Yes, because the consciousness. Yes, I am very grateful for it.
Yeah. And we are grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for having these deep conversations that we usually end up with. So I hope that it makes sense to our future listeners.
If it doesn't, that's okay. That's okay. Yes,
Totally
doesn't
fine.
have to be, logical in this sense. Yes.
No, there's nothing logical about the spirit world.
But quantum.
No,
I believe
world.
quantum is the future, Eva. I really strongly believe that quantum is the future, and in quantum reality, we can really, or for myself, right? It's the easiness when I can really express what's happening. Yes. If you ask me, just like show me on this, labels, or yes, I won't. Yes, but I can express myself more, or explain you more through this quantum lenses, which everything makes, and that's funny, right? Everything makes sense, right? What's coming to me, like before our session, before our episode today, what was coming to me since morning, Eva, I don't know what is your insight on it. Yes, the NDE, near-death experience. Do you have any thoughts on it, Eva?
Well, I do have thoughts on it. It's a topic that is popping up in my field a lot right now.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have read about it I haven't read about it for. I have read about it in several posts today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So definitely there is something there that needs to be addressed. So
I was like, okay, I was walking here in this corridor. Of course, I was walking in this corridor, and I was thinking, not again, because I had my 3-4 awakening NDA, yes, NDE. So the passing or the crossover for me is, I wouldn't say normal, because it's always profound, but it's my experience. Yes, so I wonder what is happening there.
Well, it could be that we are in this threshold of shifting into a reality.
Nothing to be scared about. Maybe it's about death. Yes, maybe about the loneliness as well. Yes, I don't know. But nothing to be scared about. It's
slow
consciousness.
Shift.
It's consciousness shift. Yes, yes.
Yeah, definitely, it is, and it's something that needs to happen. And I think that we in our imagination are more willing to put a vivid picture in our minds of how this ascension process is going to take place. And it's probably not going to be that.
We can't even imagine ever. I believe it's going to be awesome beyond any thoughts.
But we are already in the process.
Yes, we are. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. If you're just, it's like springtime, the 4 seasons are on Earth. Here you're moving through springtime into summertime, and then you change to the autumn, etc.
Yes.
And you can't skip a season. You need to. Everything has their own phase, but you need to follow those steps. So we are in the midst of that process, and so we are already in our ascension process. So just be aware that you are.
Yes.
Yeah. And follow the intuition, because there are so many have this intuition and being nudged from the higher realms to follow your heart. Your higher heart is telling you to go one direction, just as you are having this feeling of shifting your services to mankind right now. Mankind is such a big word, but humanity.
I'm out.
Yeah. So
take the pressure out of me, please.
but there are so many who has this feeling of what they want to do, and they start diving into these projects and trying to follow their higher heart of doing so. And then something happens. Someone else is doing the same thing, or someone else is doing something similar, and they go, oh, what it was for me, back to square one. And that is a big no from the universe. No, you are unique in what you are doing. It's your time to shine, so get out and do your thing. It doesn't matter if there are 10,000 tutorial videos on how to make a Dutch pouring on YouTube. You are unique. Do your own work.
Yes.
Because that is where you're supposed to be. So now I'm comparing you all to Dutch pour, and that is this painting we are talking about. It's just an example.
Let's all do their work and create a better world.
Yeah. Once again.
Let's all do their work and create a better world.
Let's all do the work and create a better world. That I salute. And we are going to let those words be the final.
Eva, I think it can come with surprise for you and for our beautiful listeners. Where I got it from, right?
Okay.
So, as you know, I like to work on Canva, for my project, and they said on Canva is something new, the AI, that put the text, put the message, and they will come up with the idea. I'm like, okay, let's do something new, which I love, So I was like, Arcturian, I put the text, Arcturians love expansion or expression, I was like, okay, let's see what they have to say, And it was like a paragraph, about the love, about the humans, and very beautiful. I was amazed, But the last sentence, exactly what I said, right? So I started from Arcturians. Then was the paragraph, and then the AI, came with this sentence, and it was like, goodness me, it's like the essence what I wanted to say, right? And it's like to summarize what we are talking today, actually, right? So first of all, don't be scared of the new, even the AI, yes, AI, yes. I was talking with my friend the other day, and it was like, people don't want to hear about it, people are scared, right? So maybe don't be scared, just give a try, yes. Whatever it resonates with you, with not, yes, always up to you. And let the light, maybe Arcturians light, maybe Pleiadians light, or maybe Syrians, or maybe we have so many beautiful races on earth, yes, show us a new ways of living, yes, Because being spiritual, and to myself as well, yeah, reminder, it's not always being on the first row. I have to do that. Yes, I must to develop. I must bring something. Yes, but also to receive the love, the light codes, the unknown. And I believe, from my perspective, as a quantum healer and a mentor for some, right? That the fear of unknown. Yes, people say I'm afraid of fear of death. I think the unknown is the biggest fear which we are facing as a light beings, so light workers on earth, right?
The unknown, or the trust in the unknown?
It's a little bit different. Unknown, it would be like a big hole, right? A big hole, right? It's like, okay, it's like a cosmonaut, right? A cosmonaut, astronaut, yes, an astronaut, yes. You have the suit, it's, let's like say, it's 28th century suit. Imagine that, yes. And in the suit, you have all the equipment, yes, to move through the universe, yes. Mm-hmm. But with the all those equipment, if your mind can pursue from this point, wouldn't you be scared to take the trip in this universe?
Is there a question?
What I'm saying that we already have the tools, right?
Yeah.
Yes, from the 28th century, yes, or everything is possible. It's a quantum world. Everything happening now, right? But with this mindset of the past, that's what Arcturians say. With this mindset of the past, can we really make this journey happen, right? Or take a deep breath, right? I'm here and now. I love myself unconditionally, yes. And pursue from this point, right? Discover yourself, discover your light family, yes. Not because they said something which trigger you or make you jump, yes, but because you are curious, you are passionate about this new life, right? And what Arcturians are saying, don't be afraid to ask for help, yes. And it's not only from the heart, yes, that go beyond the emotion, go beyond the need, right? Because the need is the emotion, which is okay, it's fine, it's the face, right? But Arcturians are saying, in the mind, make it in your mind. And that's the power of humans, right? In your mind, change the words. That's what we're talking about. Yes, change the circle of friends, the work circle, change consciously. Yes, in the sense, I have the willingness, right, to get out from my couch, yes, from my chair, and discover, for example, with Arcturians, the universe in 29th century, right? For 1,000,000 years from now. Okay, but to do that, you really have to, that's brilliant, yes. You really have to let go of the fear of unknown.
Embrace the past and come to terms on what happened has happened. It's not what happened to you before, it's what you can contribute into the future right now.
Yes. Thank you.
We love that.
Thank you.
So
It's very simple. I told you, it's very simple. Yes.
simple enough.
Simple enough.
So we're back to square one, right?
Yeah.
No. Square one on another dimension, another frequency. Yeah. That's beautiful.
I love our Arcturians, and I love your beautiful ray of light. Yes. Snoring.
That is the pug. If you hear something snoring here, it's my pug. He has fell asleep right under the desk here, and he's sleeping.
Ray of light.
Yeah, it's now the ray of light is sleeping a bit away. I do have a snapshot and a pug here, and the pug is making noise. Yeah, but that's live.
That's live.
That is live. So everyone, thank you for being here, and thank you for listening whenever you are listening to this one. And embrace the fact that we are different, and don't ask yourself so much on what is holding you back. Ask yourself what you can contribute with to the ascension process in the future.
Yes. And if something brought a smile to your face, or a word or a sentence which you got from this conversation, please leave it in the comment. We are very, very, very grateful for it.
Yeah, we are. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Alexandra. And we will be back here in 2 weeks.
Yes, thank you.
See you. Bye.